Hello students, welcome to Big Ideas 3.1 Algebraic Expressions. Follow along with me in your textbook on page 82. Today we are going to start with some vocabulary. First, I would like you to start with the word terms, and I'd like you to copy this down. Parts of an equation are called terms, and they're called like terms when they have the same variable raised to the same power or exponent. Constant terms are numbers without any variables. So in this example, 5x and 4x are like terms because they have the same variable. And the constant term in this example would be the 2. So write this down and let's continue. Example 1, identifying terms and like terms. For A, we have 9x minus 2 plus 7 minus x. So the terms are simply just the parts of the equation. So we have 9x is one term, negative 2 is another term, plus 7 and negative x. So there are 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the like terms would be those with the common variables. So 9x and negative x are like terms. Negative 2 and 7. Now let's try the same thing for example B. The terms in this one are z squared, then we have 5z, then we have negative 3z squared, and the last term is z. The like terms are those with the exponent and the same variable, so z squared and negative 3z squared are like terms. 5z and z are also like terms. Now to simplify an expression, we need to put it in simplest form. So that means we combine all like terms and simplify it until there are no parentheses. Let's continue with example 2. This time we're going to simplify this algebraic expression. And in order to do this, I'm going to rewrite this so that it shows an addition sentence. That way the minus signs are really shown as a negative sign. So I'm going to rewrite it as 3/4 y plus 12 plus negative 1/2 y plus negative 6. Now 3/4 y and 1/2 y have the same variable. These are like terms. So I'm going to combine the like terms. 3/4 and negative 1/2. And these are all part of the y variable. So I'm using distributive property to distribute the 3/4 and the negative 1/2. And this will all be multiplied times y. Now I'm going to bring down the plus 12 and the negative 6. Now to combine the 3/4 plus negative 1/2, I need to change 1/2 into a common denominator. So 3/4, this becomes negative 2/4. So 3/4 plus negative 2/4 becomes 1/4 when I simplify that. So 1/4 times y is 1/4 y plus 12 and negative 6 is positive 6. So 1/4 y plus 6 is our simplified expression. Now I'd like you to complete page 82 on your own, numbers 1 through 6. Pause the video to complete these problems. Okay, example 3 on page 83. We're simplifying this expression. And to begin, we need to start with the distributive property. Negative 1/2 is being multiplied to the 6 in and to the 4, everything inside those parentheses. So I'm going to rewrite it as negative 1/2 times 6 in plus negative 1/2 times 4 plus 2 in. Now I'm going to simplify. Negative 1/2 times 6/1 is negative 6/2, which reduces to negative 3n. Negative 1/2 times 4 is negative 2 plus 2n. Now I can simplify by combining like terms. Negative 3n plus 2n is negative 1n, We never need a 1 in front of a variable, so we're just going to show it as negative n, and then we bring down what's left, plus negative 2, which is simply negative 2 or minus 2. So negative n minus 2 is our simplified expression. Go ahead and try 7 through 9 on your own. Pause the video to complete those problems. Okay, our last activity says each person in a group buys a ticket, a medium drink, and a large popcorn. Write an expression in simplest form that represents the amount of money the group spends at the movies, and then we'll interpret the expression. So this is our real-life application. If every person buys a drink, first they buy a ticket. So the cost of the tickets is $7.50. So $7.50 times the ticket. Now, every person is buying one of each thing. So I'm going to say it's $7.50 per person for the movie ticket. Plus, they buy a medium drink. And if you look at the chart, medium drink is $2.75. And every person buys one of the drinks. So I'm going to multiply that times P as well. P represents the person. And the last thing each person buys is a large popcorn. And a large popcorn is $4. So I'm going to write plus $4 per person. Now to simplify this, we have like terms. So I can combine the numbers, the coefficients in front of each of those variables. 750 and 275 is 10.25 P plus 4P makes it 14.25 P. So that means every person is going to spend $14.25 for the ticket, the medium drink, and the large popcorn. So we have just simplified the expression and interpreted its meaning. Now, what if each person bought a ticket, a large drink, and a small popcorn? How would that expression change? Go back to the chart on page 83 and rewrite your own expression. Now, tomorrow, I need you to bring your video notes, Chromebook charged, and your app journal to class. Make sure you finish page 43 in your app journal if you didn't already finish it in class today. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.